Welcome back to White Mountains Today. I'm here with Jack Fagone from Attitash Mountain, and congratulations, Jack. It's your opening day today.
It's opening day,
And
yeah.
you've got the Attitash, the whole blue going.
Top to bottom, yeah. Yeah, even the sub layers, we gotta represent.
I like it. And so you guys have a great Father's Day special coming up here, right, tomorrow. I was talking about that a little bit earlier on the show.
Yeah,
Tell us some more
absolutely.
about that.
So opening day just happens to be Father's Day weekend. So
Yeah.
tomorrow, on actual Father's Day, we're inviting fathers to come play at Attitash for free. They will enjoy a free general admission ticket as long as they bring their kids with them and purchase one for them as well.
That's fantastic.
And general admission gets you access to everything except for the zip tour. So that's all of our attractions from mountain coaster, airbags, slack lines, mountain biking over at Bear Peak if you wish. Our water slides, the only outdoor water slides in the valley, so hopefully it's nice and hot today or this weekend.
Yeah.
But anyway, it'll be a nice long summer for those. But do just want to address that we are still performing some preventative maintenance on the Flying Yankee, so we're not going to have mountain biking on the Attitash side quite yet, as well as the Alpine slide. We expect those to join the list before the end of the month.
Yeah. That's okay. We won't hold that against you.
Yeah, hey, lift's got
There's
to
plenty of other things to do.
lift's got to run, and we have a very short off season.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
And then moving into the season, Wildcat opens here by the end of the month, you mentioned
Yeah,
earlier?
they're 2 weeks out. So June 29th, Wildcat will open, and looking forward to a great summer up there as well. We've got the scenic gondola, the zip rider. We now have an 18-hole disc golf course.
Ooh.
And obviously plenty of hiking. We've got Thompson Falls up there. And we're bringing back Tin Mountain Conservation Center again this year. So on Wednesdays, they do a little educational tour up at Wildcat.
Oh, good. I love Tin Mountain. They're fantastic. And so also, you've got some really great events at both locations. I know that the Blueberry Fest is fantastic over at Attitash, and you also have Wildcat on tap this summer as well, right?
Yes. So starting with the Blueberry Fest, we kind of made that a little bit of a bigger event last year by inviting one of our favorite cover bands, Crush. It's the Dave Matthews tribute band. They've been a big hit at Attitash. So we brought them out last year. We're going to bring them back again this year. So they'll play 2 sets from 3 to 6 in the afternoon and then 7 to 9 later that night. And we conclude the night with some fireworks. But during the day, it's all the fun stuff, pie eating contest. We have blueberry cocktails and barbecue and all that good stuff.
Nice.
So just kind of celebrating our namesake, because as most people know, Attitash does mean blueberry in the Abenaki language.
I know. I love it. And I didn't know that. I didn't always know that when I moved up here, but once I learned it, I was in love with that.
Yeah, all over it.
So it makes sense that you do Blueberry Fest, honoring tradition.
Absolutely.
And not to skip through summer, you guys also have Oktoberfest.
We do have the Oktoberfest, yep.
Yeah.
This is the 22nd annual this year.
Yeah.
So that's going to be taking place Columbus Day weekend. It feels like Oktoberfest weekend.
Yeah.
It's Columbus Day weekend, October 12th and 13th this year, so about a week later.
Yeah.
And it's nice because the Freiburg Fair will be the last week of September and first week of October. So this is one of the first years in a little while that we're not overlapping.
That's good.
People can come and enjoy both.
There you go. So it doesn't have to end. And I feel like that's a nice time of the year too, because technically it's still summer. People forget it's still summer until September 22nd, give or take.
Yep.
So it's still really mild, nice weather mid-October.
Yeah, you
so.
never know what we're gonna get.
We did get a little snow.
Usually peak foliage.
Year.
It's really nice and colorful around that time of year. But sometimes, it can be snowing or it can be 80 and humid. So
the beer will keep you warm either way.
Yeah, exactly right. So.
And then we wanted to talk about so speaking of music, you guys have the music every Saturday.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of our summer-long recurring events. Every Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. starting July 6th, we have local music, local bands come up and play. So that's always a good time. It's a free show, so we want to see as many people as we can out there.
Awesome.
The cantina's open, making margaritas and pouring beer and all that good stuff. So it's a good time just for a relaxing Saturday afternoon. And then there are a couple of bigger bands that we hire throughout the year for that. One of the highlights is, Labor Day weekend. We have Studio 2, which is a Beatles tribute band. I mean, they come.
You guys got the best band.
They come with wigs and costumes, and they're in character the entire time, talking to each other. It's more than just music with those guys. It's a full-on performance. It's very
I gotta
fun.
come see this. That's Labor Day weekend.
That's Labor Day weekend.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And then But even without the headline bands, I mean, we've got a ton of good local music in this valley. I can attest to that. I've been a groupie for many a band in this area, so and I know that a few of them frequent you guys. I've been to a couple bands over at Attitash, and so there's a lot of good music to be seen.
Yeah, we'll have all the popular ones. Shark Martin, Jonathan Sardi, Gravel Project. Not to leave anyone out, but those are a couple that come to mind.
And just in general, you guys have a great setup over there. You've got the water, you've got, there's kind of a little bit of something for everyone. If you're into mountain biking, if you're into like, you need the adrenaline rush and you want like the height factor, you want to get wet, you want to cool off. There's a lot of different stuff going on. You got the mountain coasters if you want to dry off after you.
right. Yeah, go for the water slides, then go for a nice cool run on the
just like dry off a little bit, get a blow dry.
Yep. And just want to mention the Zip Tour again. I mean, that's obviously the highlight at Attitash. It's a ton of fun. And just want to mention that if you book it online right now for the next couple of weeks, you're going to save a couple of bucks. So if you're in town and haven't checked out the Zip Tour, head to our website, book it online. You're going to save about 10 or 11 bucks by doing it that way. So
I got a chance to do it last year, and fantastic views. I was floored. And about halfway through, after like the adrenaline rush kind of like subsided, and I was like done, screaming, I was like looking around, and I was just like, wow, what a view! Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely just looking gorgeous. North at the Whites, and you can see Mount Washington, and it's awesome.
Definitely, I think it's worth getting the extra Zip Tour to go with the whole. I would do the whole day, and then add the Zip Tour on because it's well worth it.
Yeah, and we do package our Zip Tour with a general admission. So if you're, don't do them a la carte because you'll pay full price for both. So if you go right in and tell them you want to do everything, and you'll save a couple bucks by bundling.
Deal. Oh, good. Yep. So that would be my suggestion.
Yeah, absolutely. Mine as well.
All right. Well, is there anything else we're missing, Jack?
Just want to mention real quick. It is a month away, but up at Wildcat we have our second annual Wildcat on Tap event. So that's going to be another focus on local. A lot of local breweries with Moat, Tuckerman, as many as we can from New Hampshire. So 603, Henniker, Sea Dog, and local music, of course. So we're going to have Shark Martin and the Gravel Project playing that show this year. So that's July 20th. Tickets are on sale in advance online for $5. That's one of the cheapest beer festivals around. Yep, absolutely.
Are you kidding me? That's
I'm not kidding you. $5 online. Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
You get way more beer that way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you do have to pay for the beer once you're inside, but
Yeah, but I mean,
a lot of places are charging $30 and $40 to get in, and it's like, we're keeping it affordable. So if you're on your way up to Seek the Peak or something like that, make sure you stop in and sample a couple local beers.
You could do your own little beer sampling thing there with a $5 admission charge. I mean, because you've got all those local. I mean, we've got. Not just to mention we've got good local music, we've got a lot of good local beer around here.
Yeah, like very local, like North Conway, Conway. Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah. So we're really kind of spoiled in this area.
Fantastic. All right, well, I like it, Jack. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Always fun to be back.
Looking forward to all the fun stuff Attitash is offering this summer, as always. So if you are coming to the North Conway area, make sure you go to Attitash to do. There's so much outdoor fun stuff to do. There's live music. They've got all the beer. You just can't go wrong. So make sure you check out Attitash. And online, it's
Attitash.com or skiwildcat.com.
Okay, skiwildcat.com is for Wildcat. And tickets are available online now. And there's a great Father's Day special happening this weekend. So make sure you treat your dad. And we'll be back soon. Stay tuned.